everyone who is watching out there. Want to formally apologize for the hectic schedule that I've had, but it looks like things are starting to stabilize at my workplace. So, we'll be able to start having normal D&D sessions from now on, and we can start scheduling things as a normal unit from now on. See here. Other announcements. Oh yeah. Depending on the day next week, I might be absent for a completely different reason. Because next week is literally my birthday week. And might be spending it with my family. On my actual birthday, which is on Thursday, I will definitely. Whoa, we don't have any D&D sessions on Thursdays anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, next week, I think we only have Overlord on Saturday, if you allow it.
Yeah, that's a huge fucking if. I really don't know what their plans are for my birthday. I don't know, like, how long it's gonna take, all that good stuff. So yeah. And then things should be relatively calm until, actual holidays. Anywho, so let's get this party started with what happened last time. Rosie, take it away.
With pleasure. We last left our heroes with Ghost and the Clooney gang freeing a great golden eagle who is so grateful, in fact, that he did Clooney's gang a favor and massacred the rest of Cheese Thief's men that hid at Castle Floret. At the end of the massacre, they decided to loot the castle, which may have ended in a disaster. The castle blew up when they left, of course. Clooney's brothers stayed around Redwall, with Christopher flirting with her dear Sunflower, causing Vince to go into Big Brother mode, while Paulus lies through her teeth to save both Sunflower from Christopher and herself from her parents' wrath that they found out that Clooney was a pirate and had killed thousands. And that's all that happened. Nothing else.
You forgot about the smooch.
Yeah,
Nothing
I think
else.
so.
And then the most important part
Nothing
is that Clooney kissed Paulus.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Evil.
We come back on the scene. Very familiar scene that happened just 2 weeks ago, with time seemingly frozen around the two creatures as this mistake has happened. Their lips interlocking with the other.
Dang, Apollos, I didn't think you were that forward.
I'm eating ice cream right now. I almost choked on that
What?
sentence.
I'm sorry, what was that? You want to repeat that?
I said, dang, Apollos, that was very forward.
And to make things interesting, I'm going to roll a public 1d4 to see how Clooney the Scourge will respond.
Woo! Hey, I'm into this. Oh, yeah.
Vince, don't encourage it.
He already hit the max number, so that could be really good or really bad.
Oh dear.
There is a pause, an absolute silence coming from everyone in the room, except for the high-pitched squealing of a baby squirrel in the corner as she is freaking the fuck out.
And you're hearing a woo coming from Vince over there. Woo!
Sunflower peeking over the counter of the kitchen and gasp.
As he retracts himself, Clooney's hand reaches up, covers his nozzle, blushes heavily, and silently walks out of the room.
I fall to the floor and faint, fur completely red, with the stupidest grin on my face. Maybe a little bit of blood trickling from my nose.
So, Chef, how about those candy strawberries again?
Strawberries? Strawberries?
You're passed out. Ah.
Well, right now your mind's probably way too distracted.
Shut the fuck up!
I couldn't help myself.
Save that for break.
Oh, good lord.
You tell us not to use Discord when we're playing. Come on.
Oh yeah, I told that to the players. I didn't say anything about the Dungeon Master.
Oh, come on.
And there was a lull in gameplay. So,
Mm.
anyway, strawberries was the safe word. Hey, you approach Sunflower. Ghost approaches you.
Yes?
Your herbs came in handy, little mouse. I'll have to thank you for that.
Okay, you can start by helping Apollos into bed, I guess. This is awkward.
Doesn't sound difficult. But before I do that, I wish to return a favor. I dig into my bag and produce the serpent kiss.
One moment. Bloody, you're echoing.
Am I really?
Yeah, our voices are catching up on your mic.
Hold on.
Testing.
Oh, you wish, wouldn't you?
Alright.
Is this any better?
Testing. Yeah.
I know.
Okay. What did you want to give me again?
So I dig into my bag and produce the serpent's kiss. As far as I remember how I was detailed my description of it, I know it's a poisonous herb, that it's very rare, and that's all my knowledge of it. So, back in character. Here, have this. I'm sure you will have a better use of it than I would.
Give me one moment. My thing's not... Oh, that's why I won't. Okay. My sheet was like, no, I don't want to work right now. And it still doesn't. Alright. Poisonous herb. You know what it was called?
The herb is called Serpent's Kiss.
Oh. It's very odd name for right now during this situation. So,
Well, you're the herbologist, so it is up to you to find out what is up with it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're even now, little mouse.
Okay.
So then I approach the bunny's body and attempt to pick her up and put her over my shoulder.
You already see Vince kind of there. Vince is kind of chuckling to himself. So it's like, oh, want to help?
I got this.
From
As
her
I approach,
fainted,
I pick up the
from
bunny.
her fainted body, you can barely hear this one word being uttered over and over.
I'm just
kidding.
gonna ignore her insane ramblings.
Yeah, DM does not control her voice.
Yep, I'm just kidding around. I'm teasing.
Well, Vince will hand her off to you. And just go, all right, make sure you get somewhere safe. Or at least a bed somewhere. I don't know.
Though I would control her voice if there was magic and she was possessed. Then I would control her voice. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen in this kind of world.
Yep.
Or does it?
No, it really does not.
I mean, she's not drunk out of her mind, so no.
By the way, Vince will now approach his sister going, man, I didn't think she would be that forward.
She's a strange one. I still don't understand her personality.
I searched the room for the chef.
Father Hugo is having an existential crisis right now. As he has watched this entire thing go down.
Mm-hmm.
I approached Father Hugo.
Okay.
All right.
Wasn't her parents there too?
Yep.
Excuse me, but do you mind giving me directions to her quarters? She seems to be having a hard time.
Jeez, scared me, my boy. Her quarters are in the infirmary, upstairs, up the stairs, to your right.
I nod and proceeded up the stairs.
All right. So you head up the stairs with the unconscious, well, technically conscious, but not unconscious body of unresponsive body of Miss Dear Opolis. You abruptly see that beside you as you're carrying the body up, you see that there is also being rushed up to the infirmary another unresponsive body of a little squirrel girl who is foaming at the mouth just a little bit.
Jeez. Come rabid. All of a sudden.
Can I tell if she's like going because she's sick or do I
She
make a
got
medical check?
too happy and she couldn't handle it. Honestly, you wouldn't need one because you've seen people get giddy and just faint over just being too giddy before, and this is definitely this situation. She'll be fine. She just needs rest.
Okay, then.
How is the rest of the area reacting? Are they still in a state of shock?
A little bit, but Abbott Mortimer is busy trying to get everyone situated and under control and putting them back to work. He's the only one he's one of the only people that saw this was not fazed by it.
That's a little bit concerning.
How did Constance react?
Well, in this version of Redwall, it is not only based on the book, but it's also based on the cartoon. And because it is the world of a cartoon, it is only fitting that a jaw dropping to the floor would be an appropriate reaction for her.
And
He is one
my
of the
parents-
people. What are you talking about? They weren't there.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, but they're going to hear about it.
No, the fuck they're not.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Well, okay, to be fair, they weren't there for your fainting spell. They did, however, see a smooch.
Did they run out the room?
Not really. Can I actually get a perception check from everyone but Apollos?
Here I go perceiving things. Yep.
Nope.
Fuck. Yeah, none of you actually know what actually happened. You just know at one point in time, like, apparently one of them left and the other chased after them.
Wait, what about our parents?
Your parents specifically? Let's see here. Where are your parents currently? Actually, they're currently, both of your parents are currently in the kitchens. Your dad is busy trying to make sure your mother doesn't make too many sweets, and your mother is making sweets.
Okay.
But you know, whenever she basically starts making sweets, she always makes too much.
Then she always just tries to fatten up poor Vince here.
Yep.
So apparently, for some reason, I am skin and bone.
Skin and fur.
Anyway, Ghost, you arrive at the infirmary where Dibbins of all shapes and sizes react to you opening up the old door, and you just see several eyes in the darkness just all of a sudden blink open, and then the light shines on them, and they've clearly were trying to do something in the corner of the room. They just thought you were Constance and they didn't want to get in trouble. So they acted like they were in bed.
All right. I will search for an open bed. And since it's a dark room, I have dark vision.
Okay. Well, it's not relatively that difficult. I mean, there's quite a few beds that are open. This is a pretty big infirmary. So you just pick one and you place Apollos in there.
All right. So I approach the closest open bed and toss the unresponsive bunny onto the bed.
As soon as you do that, all the Dibbins swarm her, and they're asking you questions as well. Like, is she okay? Wow, look at her face. She's red. What happened? Well, you know what they say. If you eat too many red vegetables, your face will go red like this. Is that true, mister? I don't know. That sounds kind of fishy to me. So what happened? 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 What happened?
I raise my paw up as the sign of silence.
They continue asking questions.
All right. All right.
They're
Quiet.
baby.
Are they being quiet?
You proceeded to raise your voice against children, so they will do as babies do. Start crying.
Apollos wakes up.
That's a response.
You're like, quiet! And they're like,
I roll my eyes from their response. So I notice the bunny waking up.
yes.
What's going on? Oh shit, it's okay, it's okay.
I try to calm them down a bit.
Like, hey Vince, what happened?
Oh, sweetie, I can't understand you when you cry.
Oh
Take a
no,
deep
there's just
breath.
too many. There's just too many trying to tell you what happened all at the same time, so it sounds like a jumbled mess.
Oh.
and they're like, and they all go.
It's okay, I'm here. Oh, Vince, I just had the weirdest dream.
Vince is not there.
Wait, is it Daniel?
Ghost.
It's Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost was the one that I gave. He's like, he'll handle it. I'm like, okay. I just gave him.
Don't give me that fucking face.
I think it was more giving that face due to the kids.
Okay.
Daniel, hi. Daniel, right? Just had the weirdest dream.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost, whatever. Fuck off.
I know he needs to switch over to his ghost sheet.
Hey, Ghost. What? You're Ghost, right? I just had the weirdest dream. I'm glad you're back.
Fucking.
Hello?
Oh, I'm waiting for DQ to respond.
Oh, my bad. Glad. Oh, you're awake. Good. Now you can deal with them. As I turn around and leave the room.
Now, what were you little ones doing? What happened?
Nothing. As two of them rush over to the corner and start trying to hide something.
You guys know you can talk to me, right?
They're still trying to hide something.
Okay, let me take a look.
No, don't look! As you pick them apart, you see that they have smuggled into the room a stash of candied chestnuts
Oh no.
and are trying to hide them underneath Constance's bed, which in their mind is the best hiding spot.
Okay,
I think I broke her.
Over candy chestnuts.
So, did Abbott Mortimer put you up to this?
Who did you know?
Oh gosh.
I had a
He said he was going to share.
One of the many of girl Dibbins is like,
He's psychic. She can read minds.
No, I'm not psychic.
Yeah, stupid. That means she's a crazy person and wants to kill people.
What? No, that's psycho. But anyways, I'm gonna take this back to the kitchen.
Aww.
Don't worry, I'll leave some for you guys to eat.
as you start taking it out of the door, you notice that your father is rushing around trying to catch his wife, who is busy running around trying to find something in particular.
Mom? Dad? Are you guys okay?
Oh yes, dear, we're fine. No, everything's not fine. There's gonna be soon. I just know it.
what was that?
Your voice peaked and cut out on Discord.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of God.
Discord, I hate you sometimes.
Anyway, basically I said, no, everything's not all right. I need to find certain things. There's gonna be a wedding soon. I just know it.
What?
They're taking it well. Woo!
Uh-huh.
What?
Your mother, while you're carrying stuff down, you can see your mother is in quite the state of just tears running down her bunny face, but she's happy. It's like, you don't understand, as she grabs him by the shoulders.
I'm so happy, but my baby is growing up so fast. Why?
Is Sapphire already engaged? What's going on?
Confused Opalis noises.
Well, sweetie, you just you know, you kiss and everything.
What?
You got a kiss and everything, so
Oh, that wasn't a
I
dream.
gotta go find a bouquet. She runs off again. She's
In
like,
the middle of
and her
winter?
husband goes, oh, sweetie, it's the middle of winter. Get back here.
I'm just gonna shake my head and take the candied chestnuts back down to the kitchen. Now without popping one in my mouth as I walked in. and I make sure to hop on each of the letters down the stairs. You know which one I'm talking about. They don't, but I do.
R-E-D-W-E-L.
Ghost, as you are going down the stairs, you saw this happen, and the second thing, can I get a perception check from you, Ghost, please?
Perception.
As you're going down the stairs, not really paying attention to what they're saying,
Sounds about right.
You barely hear out of the corner just the slightest sound of a large object hitting a large amount of snow outside.
I look in the direction where the sound came from. Is there a window?
Not necessarily a window. It's more of, you can't really call it a window. It's like one of those slits in the wall that you see in those old towers where like it's just a bare sliver of like opening to where like archers can like put out their arrows and defend while not getting hit. You can see out of it, but it's not like the best thing to look out of.
I squint my eyes and approach the opening to see what that sound was.
Okay. As you do, another perception check. This time you'll have advantage because it is getting dark. Natural 20. You don't fucking need it. Holy shit. Nicely done.
Nothing will escape me now.
As you are looking outside, you notice that is a pretty heavy snowfall happening outside of this particular place. As you see something has landed in the castle, in the abbey walls. As you see the familiar golden glint of a gigantic body.
Is it the eagle?
It is indeed the eagle. And then you realized something about the promise you had him make. He promised to leave the four of you alive, but he never promised that he wouldn't snack on the way home.
Oh, I hate you.
What? What did I do?
Uh-huh.
I didn't do anything.
So I scoff and continue on down to the dining hall. Do I make it there?
Yeah.
I'm only assuming
do.
that everyone who was originally there is still kind of there.
Yep.
All right. I yell out, everyone!
Ed's turn.
We seem to have a visitor outside. I suggest you arm yourselves. This could get ugly.
Pardon? I mean, rats are a normal thing.
I'm not talking about a rat.
Somebody let somebody in through the gate?
Tell me, little mouse.
Yes.
How familiar are you of eagles?
Oh, Sunflower don't like birds.
If she wasn't already pale, she'd be a ghost.
As you hear the crunch, as everyone starts, as the deathly silence comes across the cafeteria, you start hearing footfalls getting closer and closer to the doors.
If you're
Vince,
not armed now.
Vince.
Oh, I'm here.
She's going to dig in her pocket and hand him a vial. Use that.
You are panicking?
Yes.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Oh, gosh.
in order to keep a hand on it.
Oh, no.
Don't smash in his face.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
I thought she said pants too at first.
No, panicking. Oh, no, I was saying Vince, not pants.
Now, for those people who are actually watching for the first time out of order, which doesn't make sense, but still some people just might be. Mr. DQ, could you remind everyone here and who was watching this stream, could you remind them of what this being's name is?
So during our excursion in the castle, we encountered a giant eagle with golden feathers named Ramses. And he's no ordinary eagle. He is a royal one.
As Vince, you catch it,
All right.
as the doors bust open with a gust of wind. Cold hair hits all of you.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Well, let's see, that box is not there. He's dead.
As I will pull onto the screen what you are looking at.
Realistic.
I didn't
It was
think
the
you
best
actually
art
bring
I could-
America to the stream.
Those are bald eagles. This is a golden eagle. Thank you very fucking much. As you see the golden claws step forward and get closer and closer.
I scream.
You'll scream even louder as you just see the head lower itself down and look inside. It's just staring at you.
I cautiously take front and approach the eagle, but with my
The pupil narrows
Do I need
as
to
you
make
get
a
closer.
saving throw or something?
oh, not yet.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, Constitution?
Constitution.
Wait, actually, wisdom.
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 Wisdom. Oh, man, I don't have much wisdom.
Yeah, I'm out.
Assuming this is against fear.
Yes, this is against fear.
Like I had disadvantage anyhow, but still, just because birds are my natural fear.
You're gonna Scooby do it?
And in this world,
arms?
eagles are dragons. To everyone who is watching this, in this world, eagles are the equivalent of dragons. They are the almighty predator.
Oh, wow.
Whatever.
His brother instincts kick in.
Well, you just entered the area, so yeah.
Well, Vince is just like, see him pull out a
Yes, you
crossbow.
too, Opalis.
And by the way, yes, I do have advantage. Just so you know, natural fox ability.
Did I do it?
Yes.
Yep,
You have a lot of courage.
Is it a bad roll?
No.
you got a
okay.
16, which you needed at least a 16 to pass.
Oh,
Shit, where's Clooney?
not here. So you passed, and so did Vince.
So you see Vince loading a crossbow bolt.
All right.
Oh, the vial she
Thanks,
gave
Dad.
you was 3-step poison, just to let you know.
I was figuring.
I guess I say in a shaky voice.
Fire that
did not assume
fox. Fire that boat, fox. And everyone here will die. That includes the children.
Vince, you better not fire that fucking bow.
Basically,
What's
Vince
that?
is just holding for right now.
Looks down at Ghost.
I take a deep breath, and with a shaky voice, I say, I did not think we'll meet so soon, Great Eagle.
I came to pay you back for what you did.
My face scrunches in confusion.
As he proceeds to bring forth one of his mighty wings and unfurls it just a little bit, and he shakes it furiously, which creates a decent little gust, and you just see a shower of jewels hit the snow. Along with, he brings forth one of his claws and pushes something towards you in particular, Ghost. And it is a very large parchment paper.
I cautiously approach and attempt to take the paper.
Nothing happens when you take the paper. It is parchment, and on the parchment is eagle speech. Does anyone know how to read eagle speech?
I would if I wasn't already fainting.
Proficiency in language.
Yeah, but you have to know English. Eagle speak. You have
I have a book. I have a book.
Oh, you have
I
the
a
book?
Yeah, I have a book.
Okay, didn't know you
Okay.
took
And
that.
the eagle proceeds to open up his other claw, which was clenched the entire time, and releases something in front of all of you. As you see in his claws,
This is something I've held on for years.
as he releases whatever it is, the giant eagle backs away.
I now know your sense, and for my thanks, you will never see any of my family attack Redwall Abbey. That is my promise to you.
I bow my head in thanks.
He brings forth his mighty wings and takes off into the heavily night sky as it is getting. And we're going to take a quick 10-minute break right there.
All right, switching break screen.
So everyone will be able to see now what Ramses looks like.
Everybody's here.
Gordon Ramses.
Oh, he just came looking for the lamb sauce.
The fuck are you doing? Okay.
I actually want to draw the golden eagle as Ramsey now.
You stopped caring. No.
So now we need to post that. Like, I think we need to
can't
show it at
exit
the end of the
fucking photo. Okay, there we go. I'm good.
Real. We need to start doing that at like the end, where it's like just some art that we drew from the scenes. It'd be stupid.
I mean, I would love to do it during break, but I don't have too many artwork. I don't get too many people sending me stuff, so no.
Oof. Sad face.
Anyway, so what are your guys' plans?
So I begin to approach. So noticing that I can't exactly read what's in the parchment, I begin to approach the third mystery item that he left behind.
Items, actually, as you continue forward to them. You notice that he was clenching on this entire time were snake scales. And these aren't emerald green snake. These are like a turquoise, deep kind of purple-escent snake scale.
I get down and pick one up to have a closer inspection of it. Is it like heavy and stuff?
You go down, pick it up. You have to use both arms in order to pick up this gigantic scale. It is indeed quite heavy.
How many are there?
And all roughly the size of your torso, including your head and your arms.
So almost the size of sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if this was Dark Souls, I'm hearing a tower shield.
Chest plate.
Gale armor.
Full plate.
This is Monster Hunter.
Basically. Think about
We're
it.
such nerds right now.
And you love it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so after inspecting the scales, I look back at the parchment and then look behind me. Has anyone else came outside?
Not as of yet.
Well, I would walk forward.
Okay.
I still have my crossbow in hand too. Not like I'm aiming it right now, but I'm still holding it. And I'm looking around.
I'm just on the ground, fainted.
Hey, Fox,
Yo,
you know how to read Eagle?
nope.
You know anyone who can?
My sister, she was awake.
can.
Oh, you're awake.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Well, I lift up the parchment in emphasis.
Okay, let me see.
Give you the parchment.
Okay, so do I just tap comprehend language or something? I've never used any.
Yes.
Okay.
You just make sure you have the book in hand.
Yep, I got the book. I tapped on it. Did I do it?
Nope.
Not yet. These bagels are so good.
I'm tapping on it.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
All right. Apollos, you pull out your Redwall's History of Languages for Dummies book.
Wow.
Rio has that same book too, so don't take any offense.
Man, just because I have amnesia doesn't make me a dummy.
No, it's just everyone who has that spell has that book. Anyway.
Rio, you want to do the first half? I do the second half? Are you awake yet?
Nope. I don't know yet.
So Apollos, you're flipping through your book and you're looking like for definitions and everything, trying to comprehend it. It is an older dialect of Eagle speech, so some of it like didn't make sense at first, but eventually you do discern that this Eagle personally handed to you a wanted poster with a reward posted by the Eagle.
Ooh. And who's the name of the person that's wanted?
It says, for the crimes of killing my unborn children, I, Ramses II, hereby decree that Muti Kira must die.
Okay.
The reward for this kill is you may ask each person that takes up this task. Each of you may ask me of one thing, and I will try to do it the best of my abilities.
Guys, we have a wanted poster from Ramsey II. It seemed that if we take Mutikita down for killing his unattached children, that we each get, those who would participate, that we each get one favor from him.
Oh, and you missed this at first? Underneath the reward, all those you see in like smaller letters, all those who survive.
Oh, it's all those who survive.
I begin to think of the name. Do I recognize the name?
Mutikira?
Yeah.
It would be hard pressed not to know that name. It is a giant white tiger. Mutikira is
She's a
mole
that bit
speech.
shit out of our chef, so I have a personal grudge against her.
Yeah, it is mole speech. Mutikira is it means killer of thousands.
That's a big job. High risk, but high reward. I reach over to take back the parchment.
I say we take out the spiders first.
Yeah, let's deal with one problem at a time.
Yeah, because we've already gotten a mission from another bird, which we haven't exactly been doing.
What we've been trying to do is just, we have to,
Mm-hmm.
and it does involve those spiders, so technically, yeah.
Ghost raises his eyebrow. You're already on a job?
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
we have to kill the spiders in order to clear out a area where an owl likes to eat their or not owl, but what's his
It's
name?
an owl.
It's an
I
owl.
know it's an owl, but
Captain Snow.
Captain Snow. It's in order to allow Captain Snow to eat, but he's not going around killing us.
And the reward?
I believe it was the location of a treasure.
Of the sword of Martin the Warrior, I think, right?
No, he said he would tell you where the armor of Martin the
Oh,
Warrior.
the armor, not the sword. Okay.
It's been a while since I remember it was like some sort of treasure.
I would say something, but I'm still out.
Okay, I'm gonna help wake Sunflower up. You boys can decide what you want to do.
I carry Sunflower off.
I cross my arms and kind of think about it. Your job sounds a bit questionable at best. How do you know he ain't lying to you?
Well, we would have probably been dead. If he was.
And what makes you think he won't kill you after you finish his errand for him?
Well, he gets back his normal hunting ground where he usually goes get prey.
Did he offer you any contract?
Believe he did.
Not a
Not
signed
actually.
contract.
Verbal.
Verbal contracts. Don't like those very much. They tend to get a little messy.
They can. Because right now we're only doing the best that we can, and so far we haven't been able to take out the spiders yet. Especially since their queen is kind of a bitch. I'm talking about Arachne, by the way. I think is what her name was, right? No, that's the other one.
Widow.
Widow. Thank you.
Yeah, the one you're thinking of, the asshat is Widow. Arachne is the one who actually wanted to help, but she went off somewhere after being injured.
Gotcha.
Speaking of which, Rosie,
Yeah,
You're-
what's up?
you're carrying the unconscious body of Sunflower up the stairs. And as you're climbing up the stairs, your eyes wander to the outside windows as you're going up the stairs. And you see just over the wall, you see Clooney's men busy patrolling the perimeters after they have gained the courage after what they saw. And you see Clooney just so happen to be patrolling with them, which you don't think he normally does. His eyes lock onto yours from the outside, and you see him jump and nervously start walking faster. As you see his brown and white fur get a little darker and red as you continue up the stairs.
Would you like to explain why you put in this little detail that is making me smile?
Because I'm an asshole.
And so am I. Check your message.
Oh, I'm not, because I know you.
Mm-hmm. So I take her to her office. She has a bed there, right?
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
Her
Okay,
room
I just lay her
definitely
on the
does not
bed.
smell normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I get a little bit of water and just slowly pour it on her face.
Yeah.
Bring water.
I'm debating on whether or not that wakes her up or not.
I would. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I'm sorry, but I don't care how afraid your character is. When they're hit with ice cold water in the middle of fucking winter, that's gonna wake your ass up.
I was trying to remember if I ever got hit by water, and I don't think I ever have. Oh, gosh.
Are you okay?
She jumps up, looks around, sees she's in her room, and then relaxes. Anybody injured? I need first aid.
Oh, no.
I'm missing
Everyone's
body
fine.
parts.
No, everyone's fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine.
Okay. She shakes her fur.
I help her wipe down since I was the one to pour ice cold water on her face.
Right.
So you've been working a lot, huh?
Not done yet.
No, I think you're done. You
No.
need to take a break. You need to take a break.
Still
Yeah,
got healing
work yourself
potions to
to
make. I mean, tonics. World.
We have plenty. You need to take a break.
Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. I gave the last of it to Clooney when he went on that thing. So we need a lot more. I really,
Okay, who's echoing?
I believe it's testing. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Don't know. Oh, it's DQ.
Wait, where's Vince? I'm not. Yeah, where's Vince?
Give him a moment. He might left.
He went offline.
Okay.
His power went out.
Possibly.
We haven't even finished our conversation. What a shame.
Yeah, rude. I mean,
Oh,
good
he was
lord,
saying
what's
over
wrong
break
with
that
him?
his power charger
Ugh.
wasn't connected right.
Yep. Anywho,
Regardless, you've nearly worked yourself to death. You're gonna get stressed out.
I fight.
Sunflower, I'm serious. I don't want you to get sick from working too much.
I can rest when no one's dead.
No one's dead now.
Well, not exactly what I mean. I mean, if I don't hurry and make these potions, winter's going to end. We're going to lose our advantage when we try to attack the spider. I gotta get these done.
I know you're concerned, but you're only going to tire yourself out. You need to do things in moderation.
I know, but I'm useless at a fight. This is the only thing I can do.
You're not useless.
Oh, yes, my great puns and distracting words really killed Imni. Yay! No. I
You're
was
the one
a
that wanted
big
to kill them,
distraction.
not them.
Yes, I was a distraction. I was also a target. I didn't help anyone.
Well,
Hello, I'm
if
back.
you feel like that, then maybe we can train together.
I can barely punch my brother in the arm anymore. I really don't have the strength to attack.
Come on, you're coming with me.
What?
We're gonna boost your morals.
My morals is fine with my potions.
It's morale.
Yeah, morals. Whatever. Fuck the. Fuck the. Shut up.
I'm the grammar Nazi.
Yeah, we're gonna boost your morale.
My morale will be fine. I just need to make more tonics.
You're gonna overwork yourself, burn yourself out, and be cranky. Come on, just take one night. We have the rest of winter ahead of us. Take one night of a break.
Bloody, how many more days until winter's over?
3 months.
Okay, then Apollos, if DM allows, try to persuade me.
Do it.
You're going to be rolling against my persuasion, so good luck.
That's why I'm taking you downstairs with everyone else around.
Oh, you're using the friendship? Oh, so you can get yourself advantage. Oh.
Vince, Constance, can you help me persuade Sunflower into her realizing that she's working too much and that she needs a break?
Yeah, sis, you need a break.
All right, that'll give you advantage, so 21. So let's see about mine.
Did I do it?
Advantage, so
You got a 21.
a performance. I'm looking for my straight roll. Nope, not listening.
Constance?
I am sorry. I don't know too many people that can do the skills I can, and I will rest, but I gotta get these tonics handled
Just one night. Trust one night.
later, okay? Sorry. You were so close.
My ass.
You were so close.
You're an ass.
I know.
The conversation could prevail, but no. Sunflower's stubborn assness. It's so fucking
I'm sorry. I gotta get some supplies from, what was that gecko guy again? But
Oh, Boyle?
that's his name. Yes, Boyle, right? No.
No,
Bile.
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 Bile. Bile.
Wow.
My name's Bile.
I mean, it's been a couple of weeks. Come on.
he's actually inside right now because it's so damn cold. He's next to the fireplace, just shivering.
I won't be working potions tonight, but I will get the ingredients to get stuff set up. So don't worry. And truly, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if I'm older than you. Rabbits are so fickle with their age.
I'm 21.
What?
Wait, how old did you think I am?
16, maybe 17? I mean, your voice changes so much, I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
And this is why I wonder about you.
Hey, don't you have more potions to make?
She blinks a few times and is like, right, and you worry about my problems. Uh-huh. Good luck with your
I
parents.
genuinely can't-
I'm going to make the tonics.
Okay, just remember to take a break once in a while, okay?
I will.
Abbott Mortimer!
Oh, boy.
She still has a fucking bag of candied chestnuts.
Video game
The hell does
reference.
that mean?
Well, if you want to get rid of those candy chestnuts, you can just give them to Vince. He'll get rid of them.
You failed your job, Vince. The guy found another way around you.
Oh, wait, he's not supposed to have it.
No.
Tackle!
Glad that it took him this long to realize, oh, fuck.
That's why I was like, you failed your job, Vince.
Did the fox just run out on our conversation?
Well, my brain was too worried about Bird at the time. Now I'm just like, wait.
Did you go far?
No, basically I'm like, oh wait, my job. I was running back, and as I see him about to grab the chestnuts, he gets tackled.
I scold and lecture him for bringing the Dibbins into this.
Abbott Mortimer has never looked more like a child than now, as he is sitting on his knees with his hands on with his hands on top of them, as he's hanging his head, as you are both scolding him at the same time. And as this is happening, Vince, you feel a tug on your leg.
Oh, what's be tugging on my leg?
You look down and you see a woman in pain
Oh shit!
as she is holding her stomach, wincing in pain.
Squirrel mama?
Squirrel mama.
Mm-hmm. Baby's coming.
As she says, help me.
Oh lord!
As we end this session.
We have 10 minutes left.
No, I'm teasing. That would be one hell of a cliffhanger, wouldn't it?
Not compared to the kiss.
Full of water, towels.
Vince goes. All right, get you to the tables. Lift. Go.
Okay, so Vince, I need to make a strength check. It is a woman carrying triplets.
I will help him.
I get advantage. Game, do not screw me over, or I will be pissed. Advantage.
Hello?
Give him a moment.
Oh, okay.
Strength check? Paulus, can I get a strength check out from you as well?
Okay, they do it.
You did it twice.
Sorry.
Okay, Vince, you're struggling to lift this woman up. She's not heavy, it's just the total of 3 living beings as well as her. And you see Paulus lift her up by her legs, and you manage to barely get her on a table.
And I
As
just
you
start
hear, as you see Constance roll up her sleeves. All right, Vince, you get me basins of water. Steaming hot. Apollos, get me hot towels now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so to make things interesting, Vince, need you to make a dexterity check. See how fast you do this.
Dirty check. Okay.
You too, Apollos, dexterity check.
Fucking hell.
11. Not too bad.
Okay.
Things just got real.
Did I do it?
Oh, wow. Apollos, even though you were given the orders after Vince, you arrived before him with an armful of towels. Yeah, armful of towels covering your entire face. You have so much. And she was like, all right, now, Apollos, what I need you to do is I need you to hold her arms down.
Okay.
Vince, you do the same.
I'm assuming when I get there.
Only hold on to her legs.
Got it.
Now,
Got it.
strength checks.
Did I do it?
Yes.
Do we get advantage or no?
You are considered helping each other, so I would consider it yes.
Good. Right. Same.
Oof.
Vince, she is a woman experiencing the pains of childbirth. She is fighting you, and you are not having a pleasant. She catches you in the chest with quite the number of good aimed kicks before you finally pin her down. So Vince, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from her kicks.
God.
All right, so I take 3. Have your armor, Master Man. Nice to have.
Okay, as Constance will like, okay, dear, as she like rings out the thing, she places on top of the lady's head. She rings out a little cloth, places on top of the head. Now breathe in, out, and she moves over. Now I'm going to make a public roll. 9 out of 1d100.
I start humming to try and calm her down a little.
Oh no, that's not what this is about.
No.
As she starts pushing, the first baby's head comes towards her and she delivers it just fine. But then something terrible starts happening.
What?
As her labored breathing gets lighter and lighter, as she is starting to stop breathing.
No. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me.
Now, for you guys to save her and her other 2 children, I need one of you, just one of you, to make a certain roll for me. I need you to decide on who you think has the better luck on rolling a 1d100 between the 2 of you. Only one of you can make this.
Boss, do you think you're lucky?
I think I'm lucky.
Roll that 1d100.
I don't know how to roll a 1d100.
Does inspiration work?
Okay, so
Do I just do /R 1d100?
Yep.
1. So is it /R space?
Yes, it's space.
yes,
100. So like that?
I believe so. There you go.
Oh.
Well, it depends. If low's good, it's good. If low's bad, it's bad.
Hey, roll it another time.
You getting nervous.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
You typed in it wrong. You typed it wrong.
Fucking hell.
Slash is first.
Yeah, slash is first.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
32. Okay. Hey, let me get my paper.
Oh no. I'm dead. No.
As you are desperately trying to make her cling on to life, the second child comes, and then a third. As her labored breathing gets lighter and lighter and lighter, you can barely see her breathing at all, and you abruptly see Can I get a perception check from Fluffy and Rosie, please?
Okay.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to turn off. Sadly, I rolled a 4. Too busy.
Oh, Paulus, you think it's a figment of your imagination because you are crying because you're desperately trying to save this woman. But you think for a split second you see a gentle hand grasp yours that is see-through, and you see the female squirrel.
No.
Strength returns to her, and she just my babies. As Constant turns, swaddled in her arms, 2 of them are wrapped in pink swaddling clothes and 1 in blue. As the woman starts crying, happiness, as she with trembling hands, she like starts trying to grab for her babies, but you still have a hold of her, Rosie.
I release her hands and make sure she's sitting up properly so she doesn't fall back.
You sit her up, and with crying eyes, she holds her babies close for the first time in many months, kisses each of their heads. And we're going to end the session there on this very heartwarming moment. Let me tell you something. As we end this session, don't end the stream just yet, Rio.
It's hovering.
Okay, so to let everyone know how close it was, the reason why I asked Rosie to roll 2 1d100s is because on this, it had the chances of her dying, and it went off and on depending on what she rolled. If she rolled a 9 through 12, she would have died on the second one. And for the next one, for the next session, if she rolled a 33 to a 40, the woman would have died. This was down to
the wire.
Rosie is now muted because she is panicking on the other side.
This was, I can't exaggerate this enough, folks. This was down to the wire. So, bravo on all accounts as I announce this wonderful news as we just reached a milestone. Everyone levels up. Paulus and Vince, for what you did managing to save her life. Paulus, you now have 2 uses of inspiration.
What does that mean?
Vince, please explain to her.
Do you mean like the GM inspiration, correct?
Yes, the GM inspiration.
It can be either, well, it depends. Are you making it a reroll or just a die added?
It can be either or for what you accomplished.
What it means is you can either get advantage on a check, basically, or a reroll, or you could add a number to or roll a die to see if it could add to your yeah.
And Fluffy, for your contribution, you also have a hit of inspiration. Both of you, instead of the normal D6, you get a D12.
All right.
So congrats all around. I mean this. I was legitimately planning her funeral for